Morning ladies, and welcome to week 2 of Coffee and Card. We're using the Kindest Gnomes this month. And today we're on card 2, and that's this one, which I've die cut using the dies and just a little bit of stamping. And then I've decorated the inside of the card as well with one of the gorgeous little gnomes. And I've just left him as an outline. You could colour him in as well if you wanted. Yeah, I thought well, it is a Christmas set, so I've had to sneak in a few Christmas cards. Okay, so I've got my stamps, my dies, which I keep inside the stamps, and then I've also got my little cut and boss downstairs next to me. Right, so here we go, card number 2. So I've pre-cut everything for you, except, come out, the gnome itself. Okay, so, she says, although she can't find the little, no, I've not cut that little banner. To be fair, it comes from the Stylish Shapes frames, which you all have got. All of you who've bought this kit have got the Stylish Frames dies, Stylish Shapes dies rather, so you'll have the die that you can cut that out with. I just need to dig mine out. Right, oh, Stylish Shapes, there it is. Do keep them in alphabetical order, which helps no end. No, it's definitely not in there. But there is that scrap, so I'm obviously thinking that you're going to cut it out of there. Right, so I'm going to do my stamping first. So I stamp, because this is a Bermuda Bay card base. Do you know, I'm questioning everything this morning. Let me just double check that that isn't Coastal Cabana. I think it is. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it is. Look, Coastal Cabana is definitely not. Sometimes when they're apart, I really struggle to work out which is which. But yes, we're Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to stamp the inside with the Bermuda Bay, which is here. And you can pick any of the gnomes. I just picked the one that's sitting down holding his hat out of his eyes, which is this one. And I just stamped him in the top corner. Just there. How cute is that? These stamps, I love the photopolymer, but I think I do prefer the red rubber, unless I'm trying to layering stamps, and then obviously the photopolymer really does come into its own. So let's pop that away. And then the card is actually Poppy Parade. So I'm just going to stamp that. You can see I've been using my blending brushes. I need to give that a wipe down. What I've been finding, sometimes, particularly the red ones, do this. They sort of get this like almost fur on the top. What I do is I get a wet cloth. Clean wet microfiber cloth and just wipe off the top and then re-ink, and I find that works fine. So that one's due to be done. So get your piece of basic white and then just stamp Happy Christmas. We were doing some 2-layer stamping at the weekend, which is why that's got the T at the top, because I positioned the stamps on the block. I'm going to pop those cards up on Instagram. We did a team training at the weekend where we did what we call a shoebox swap, which was really good fun. Right, okay, so let's get to die cutting. So, don't need those yet. Right, pop that over there, that over there, that over there. So here we go. Right, so we're going to cut the gnome first of all. These little hands are actually the tops of the mushrooms. So, and there are 2, so 2 little hands. There we go. There is a set of feet. How cute are they? With the little laces in. So you've got a set of feet, and then you've got the hat, which is this. And if you wanted to make him into a tag, we do actually have an extra bit that will cut a hole in the top of his hat, which is really cute. So, and then we need to cut a nose, and we need to cut the beard. Okay, so there's our beard. And where's my little circle of peach gone? I know I had it because I saw it. Nope. Definitely seen it. So, pale papaya. So we'll just get a scrap out and cut that out. Okay, so I'll just go get all those die cut once I've got my stylish shapes. And it's the long, narrow banner you want for your sentiment, which just fits in there. Okay, and I'll be back in a moment. And there's all the pieces cut out. So we've got his two little hands, hat, nose and feet, and then I've cut out the sentiment, the Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Not the straightest cut I've ever done, but it's handmade, not machine made in China. Right, so I'm just going to build the card. So I'll start in the middle. Let's get my Tombow out, and we're just going to put... I do keep my Tombow upside down. I've got a little old votive candle holder that I just pop it in, and it just holds it the right way up. With a couple of bottles of Stickles, so they're all ready to come out as well, although I've not used them in ages. They're probably completely blocked up. There we go. It's funny how things go in and out of fashion, isn't it? Sometimes you're using them on every card you do, and next time you've not used them for months. Love this paper. The gorgeous little foxes on the other side, and the reindeer as well. There we go. So, just glue these together. The easiest way to do this is actually put a line of glue on the red and then centre the sentiment on it. Is that in the middle? It is actually almost. I'm just wiggling it around a bit as you can with wet glue. There we go. And I'm going to start from the bottom and work up the card. So I'm just going to get my dimensionals out. Seem to be on the bones. Yep, let's use these up. Right, okay, so first of all, that's about there, isn't it? Scissors, 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 not ribbon scissors. Okay. So, just going to stick that across the middle there. Okay. Just put that straight at the bottom there. Okay, and then we'll build. So the next thing I did was the feet, and these went flat. Okay, so I'm just going to pop his feet there. Straight above. There we go. And then attach his hat and nose. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue. If you can see, on here, you can see there's little lines being embossed into it. So this is the line for the hat and that's the line for the nose. So I'm going to glue the hat on first by putting glue on those little bits. Okay, there we go, so that's glued down. And then I'm just going to pop his nose on. I don't think, no, I think I did just glue in. I just glued the nose to the hat. So if you just pop, I was looking for my glue then, a little dab of glue just on the top of the hat there. And it makes it sort of stand off a little bit. Okay, and then line up the nose with the embossing. Oops. And there you go. Okay, so there's his head. So I'm going to put dimensionals, and I'm going to put extra dimensionals on the join because that will hold it even better. Like that. And then we'll put the big corner. I can actually throw, oh no I can't. I now can throw this away. Waste not, want not. So then position this above the legs. They almost look like eyes and a mouth out, doesn't it? That's some demented gnome. If you have the snow effects, you could also use those on the beard. So you just put the snow effects on and then heat it with your heat tool to set it. So, and there we go. And then I'm just going to pop his arms on. So you need to decide where you want them to go. His gloves. So I'm, oops, wrong way up. I'm thinking probably, yeah, just coming out either side like that looks nice. So just going to pop the glue on. And these are just glued straight down. So it's just the body, the beard and the hat. Well, the hat and the beard and the nose rather that's on dimensionals. The rest of it is just glued flat. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that in just there. And then I'm going to do the same with the other one, so you just can't quite see the ribbing. These are actually the tops off the mushrooms, which I think I might have told you already. Had the correct side. Okay, and there's our gnome finished. And then to finish this card off, I just use some of the Diamantes or the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems, which you got a strip of in your pack. And I'm just going to use the red ones to match the gnome. So I've used one little one and two big ones, and I've just put them on the tips of the trees just to brighten it up a little bit. That one's come off its glue dot, get back on. There we go. Right, and there we are finished. So I hope you enjoyed that. Oh look. Right at the end there it turns up.
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
Siri talking away there. Right, so there we're done. Okay, so don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. The kits are still available if you want one, so just send me a message. They will be available as long as this catalogue is valid, which is until beginning of January 2023. Take care. Bye.